Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about all the angles that are formed when two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal. So from the given diagram we have line L1 and line L2 and it is intersected by this transversal. So I have written just T for the transversal. So the angles formed between them will be discussed today. One by one I will tell from this diagram that which angles are corresponding angles, vertically opposite angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, co-interior angles and co-exterior angles. So from the diagram, corresponding angles we have already discussed in detail about the corresponding angle in my previous lecture. You can see the link on the top right corner. So corresponding angles are the angles that occupy the same relative positions at two different intersections. So from the diagram it is clear that the angle A and angle E, they are at the same relative position, that is on the right of the transversal, and at two different intersections. So angle A and E are the corresponding angles. This is one pair of corresponding angles. Now we will see another pair of corresponding angles. Another pair is angle B and angle F. They are also occupying the same relative position, that is on the left of the transversal, and they are at two different intersections. So angle B and angle F are also the corresponding angles. Then we move towards another pair of angles, that is angle C and G. Both of them are also corresponding angles, angle C and angle G. Now another pair of corresponding angles is angle D and angle H. They are also corresponding angles. So these are the pair of corresponding angles that we came across. Two lines are intersected by a transversal, and one thing that you have to keep in your mind, that as the two lines are parallel, so all these angles will be equal to each other. Angle A will be equals to angle E, that is, if angle A is 40 degree, angle E will also be 40 degree. Angle B will be equals to angle F, angle C will be equals to angle G, and angle D will be equals to angle H. So this will help us out in finding the values of the angles if one angle is given and you will be asked to find the other angles. So this was about corresponding angles. Then we will move towards the vertically opposite angles. First of all, I'll tell you what are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are formed when two lines intersect each other. So let's point out the place where the vertically opposite angles are formed. One place is this, where line L1 is intersected by transversal, and another point is this. So vertically opposite angles will be at this point, and this is called a vertex. This point is called vertex, and opposite means angles opposite to this vertex. So here the angle opposite to vertex is a vertex in L1 is angle A and angle C. They are opposite to each other, and angle B and angle D are opposite to each other. So I can write here as angle A and angle C are vertically opposite angles, and angle B and angle D are vertically opposite angles. Then in the line 2, angle E and angle G are vertically opposite angles, and angle F and angle H. So these are all vertically opposite angles. Now one property of the vertically opposite angles that is very important to write here is they are equal. Like angle A and angle A will be equals to angle C, angle B will be equals to angle D, angle E will be equals to angle G, angle F will be equals to angle H. So I can write here as, so this is another property of vertically opposite angles that you must keep in your mind in order to identify the value of the angles when and given very few values of the angles. Next is alternate interior angles. Now as its name indicates, alternate interior angles. First of all, these angles will be interior. It means the angle between the two parallel lines, angle inside the two parallel lines. And alternate means they will occupy the alternate position on the transversal. So if one angle is on the right, then the other will be on the left side of the transversal but on the different line. So alternate interior angles here will be angle D and angle F, and another pair is angle C and angle E. So these are the alternate interior angles. Now alternate exterior angles, as their name indicates, they are similar to interior angles but their position is different. Now alternate exterior angles are the angles formed outside the two parallel lines, but they will occupy the alternate positions. So from the diagram we will have angle A and angle G. These will be alternate exterior angles, and angle B and angle H. These will be alternate exterior angles. Then we have the concept of co-interior angles. Now co-interior angles, basically the pair of angles in between the two parallel lines. Co-interior angles occupy the position on the same side of the transversal but at two different points. So co-interior angles here will be angle C and angle F. So angle C and angle F, these will be co-interior angles, and angle D and angle E, they will also be co-interior angles. And co-interior angles also have the property that they are supplementary. That is, the sum of these two angles will be equals to 180 degree. They are supplementary angles as these angles are a linear pair. That is, they are on the same line. So when the angles are on the same line, their sum will be equals to 180 degree. So I can write here as angle C plus angle F must be equals to 180 degree, as they are lying on the same line, or they are or we can also call them a linear pair. Similarly, angle D plus angle E must be equals to 180 degree. So whatever the angles that which lie on the same line always add up to give us 180 degree. Now what about the co-exterior angles? Co-exterior angles are just like co-interior angles, but they occupy a different position. That is, they are at the outside of the two lines. That is, they will reside not between the two lines but the outside of the two lines. So they will also occupy the same position on one side of the transversal. That is, one angle, if the one angle is on the left, the other will also be on the left but on the exterior side. So we can write here that angle B and angle G, these are co-exterior angles, and angle A and angle H, these are co-exterior angles. So co-exterior angles also have the property that when you add them up, the sum will be equals to 180 degree. That is, they are also supplementary in nature, and as they are also lying on the same line, so that's why we can say that their sum is 180 degree. So angle B plus angle G be equals to 180 degree, and angle A plus angle H will also be equals to 180 degree. So this was all about all the angles that are formed when two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal. So that's all from today's lecture. Thank you.